Welcome back to News Insight. I am Victory, and we'll be talking about Dangote Refinery as it has extended export to 3 African countries. Pastor Kingsley, what do you have for us?
Dangote again. Well, I think one of the good news about it is that it's going to fetch us some dollars, export, and all that, and serving the African market also, and it's good news. But I also hope that it should also lower down the price of these products, because what they are exporting now is PMX.
Yes.
I also hope that it will lower down our own prices at home, because if you see Iran, they have more than enough supply of oil. People that advocate for price increase, they should also look at nations where the prices of PMS and other related petroleum products are very low, and see how low the prices of this oil are. All they talk about is US, how much they buy them there. I forget that we don't receive the same money. But you see, it's good news for us, because, for example, crude is given to Dangote Refinery not on dollar basis, but on naira basis. Do you understand? So the exchange stuff, it doesn't need dollar to buy from NNPC. So I just hope that it's going to reduce our own currency, that what we are buying PMS at the downstream. Do you understand? And all that. So, but he must also take cognizance of that, because I don't think Dangote have a good track record of doing business with Nigeria. Inside Nigeria. Do you understand? And all that. I think the allegations we've been hearing like he always want to rip Nigeria off. Yes.
On a real lie. What do we have?
Well, I think it's a good thing. The other day, I know every one of you will be expecting me to start attacking them. I have no personal grudges against him. And of course, it shows that the business is growing. But like he rightly said, it's equally to me, I think it's another beautiful thing to see that a Nigerian product is being demanded outside the shores of Nigeria. And we are feeding other countries now, and then we're on the increase. But in as much as he's a businessman, and every businessman primary motive is profit making, like he rightly said, he should also have at the back of his mind that the country made him whom he is. All right, he didn't have any inheritance from outside, neither did he go to win any just like we had the minister of FCT one time, a military administrator under Babangida, Husseini, that won some money from a casino over there in the US and offset part of Nigerians' debt, then under IBB. Dangote should remember that his source is Nigeria, and then Nigeria is also suffering a lot, And then one very basic thing that affects all sector, all departments in Nigeria in terms of education, agriculture, talk of anything we do has to do with energy. In terms of petroleum and kerosene and the gas and whatever that his company now, one of his branches is into. So he should have a policy, a program that Nigerians will feel the positive effect of one of our own in that sector today, in terms of availability, in terms of price and quality. So that at least we can also be happy that, okay, fine, the Nigerian NNPC was producing and then feeding us. Now a Nigerian, a private Nigerian into the same sector, this is what we have been able to benefit, constant availability and then reduction in price. It will be a very beautiful thing. And we'll pray for him to continue going further in his growth in business.
Pastor Kingsley, does it seem like you have something to add to it?
Yeah. Like he said, what we've been experiencing from Dangote, for example, the cement we have in this country is locally made.
Yes,
it's gotten from all, and all that, and the price of this commodity keep rising and rising and rising. Like the other day, we debated on how he removed 2 naira from, is it 2 naira?
Yes, 2 naira.
Then they added to cement.
Are you serious?
More than 2 naira as we speak, because cement today as a...
No, not cement.
No,
they
reduced from fuel, and then the cement from 7,000 naira that
went
we
to
buy is now 9,500. No, it's
so
9,500.
you moved 2 naira, added to 5.
Added to the other one, you know. And I should have thought that people like Lefiage and Boa should have been able to checkmate this excess increase in this cement, because the demand is a big demand.
Yes. I remember someone said one day on this platform that he's a businessman. He cares about his business, not about Nigeria. Okay. You said so.
And that's why I started today by saying that let it not be like I'm after Dangote or I'm against him. No, everybody is free to do business, and the motive of every businessman, his primary interest is profit making. You will not put in 20,000 naira into a business and expect to make less. No, but in as much as you're doing this, you should also understand that the country give you the platform, give you the opportunity to strive in business, and you should also consider the condition of the people.
Of the people in the same country.
Yes, because like I gave an instance that the last time how other businessmen from outside are building foundations and other things. No, here, even if you're not going to build foundation, the truth is every household in Nigeria uses a product of petroleum one way or the other every day. It can be your candle, it could be even if you want to use charcoal, you use something to light it.
Yes,
so Dangote can help Nigerians by making sure that his product, at least the locally demanded one, is sold everywhere, which is mostly petrol and fuel.
Well, we know that Dangote will not listen. Sorry to say that. The understand? He just feels his business and his business, and all that. But as much as his business, there's a spirit of patriotism. Do you understand? Where you can't just always rip off people. You also look for a way of how to make the economy, how to make the people feel good about it. And that's one of the bad things about Nigerian entrepreneurs, especially the bankers, for example. The bankers, whether it's Lumelus Bank or Aigimokode and Wigwe's Bank, they just rip off people. Do you understand? And this is where government is supposed to come in, where policies should be get towards alleviating poverty. Yes. That's one of the things. Price control mechanism is everywhere all over the world. You have price control mechanism. These are some of the things the government is supposed to do to make sure that the effect on the people will not be as much. Because if you want to just look at the entrepreneurs, it's not going to be beautiful. Look, I said it the other day. Elon Musk, every Tesla car you buy in America, the American government pays $7,000. Every Tesla car you buy. So if the Tesla car was $40,000, 7,000 naira is removed. The government pays that to Elon Musk. And this was still during Obama, during the meltdown of the economy, trying to bail out the car manufacturing companies and all that. So most of the time when we say that there are no subsidies in America, it's not really true. There are a lot of subsidies that go on, because government paid for it through its agencies and rebates.
Yes, I disagree with you on one point. A government that is sincere with her citizens, a government that is also using the resources of the citizens to develop the citizens, cannot advise or checkmate the private sector. If you have a government whom is equally thinking of how to steal from her citizens in terms of tax, in terms of making budget and embezzling it, how would you now come to start telling the private business owner to be reducing costs or to be, that is the problem.
Yes.
If we have a government, like I still pray that his soul rest in peace, late Yaradua, if somebody like that, the way he came on board and the way he was going about things, if a government is if the government is in power, not after what they will get, personal benefits, you understand, and then using the whole resources for the growth of the people, that is when even the private sector will wake up, they will sit up.
That's true.
Well, what I'm saying, I think we are saying the same thing. There are no basis for disagreement. What I say is that the duty of the federal government, I'm not saying they are living up to what they are supposed to be doing. Sometimes it looks as if they are teaming up with this entrepreneur to defraud
Nigerians.
Do you understand? But if they know what they're supposed to be doing, they should be doing what they're supposed to be doing, helping regulations to come up and help in alleviating poverty. But you see, taxes are not meant, they are meant to control, you see, excess entrepreneurship stuff, price ceilings. Of course, as much as we allow the principles of demand and supply to work, do you understand? But you don't make them go high into the roof, and it becomes unaccessible to the people because you are going to tax the other person. No, that's not what is done. What I'm saying is that government should know what they are supposed to do in helping to control price. I don't know if you understand, in helping to control price and bring it down so that the common man can...
It looks like you still disagree.
No. I just remember so many things, because government cannot even go to tell Dangote anything. Okay, for instance, here in Abuja, I remember like a year ago, 2 years ago, what we're paying for power. And all of a sudden, without explanation, without nothing, they just came up, privatized, some guys bought them, and the next thing is they shoot up. Even this year, what you used to buy 10 units before is the same thing you used to buy maybe 2 to 3 units today. Yeah. There's no explanation. It's
also because government have failed in their role as mediator.
And these were private properties before you sold them to... This is a public property before you sold them to private owners. And now you know how much you sell them. Nobody bothers to know how much they make. The problem is, as far as the government has
set up an agency called NEC to look into how tariffs should be increased and cost of production. There's what you call the Transmission Company of Nigeria. We talked about it the other day, that this stuff is broken into three. Do you understand? We have the consumption, the TCN, we have the generating part. Okay, we've not put up that understanding power by Mr. Henry. Do you understand? If the people are saying that we generate light at so rate, we give it to the discos to sell, right? Our transmission is so and so. Then we give it to the discos to sell. Do you understand? Why are you increasing price? What profit margin do you make from it? The same way can be transmitted to every other way. Do you understand? Whether it's Dangote, whether it's agriculture, do you understand?
Yes.
And all that. Whether it's transportation, the airlines, do you understand? And all that. We can't be getting less than we are using. You are paying minimum wage of 75,000 naira.
And then the people are running their homes with
300,000 with 500,000 naira. So where do you expect them to get the money from?
I don't know.
So there are government agencies, for example, like I just talk about power. That of power is NEC. Do you understand? NEC, are they doing their job? Do you understand? Then there's before, I don't know what they call them now. There used to be Price Product Regulatory Agency of Nigeria, PPROA, that make sure that prices are not too up for consumers to buy, and all that. So these are some of the things government should do and do it well.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we advise Dangote that please tender justice with mercy.
Because government may not bother to do that as far as it's helping supporting them during their elections. So we as citizens now, so kudos to him. Congratulations. And now that his business is growing, he should remember.
That
we are his people.
Your mama will say, "Ile la bosimi oko."
Thank you very much for viewing. We'll see you later. Please comment, like, and watch all our posts. Thank you.